Hey guys, what's up, dog? Woof. Because you know why? I had to start and I was starting to run late. It's because of my dog. Because my dog got me in trouble. It's Claudia from What's Up, Dog? Also from Hands to Paws, doggrooming.com, where we are the home of groom style swag. And tonight we're going to be talking dog safety. And so I don't know if this is streaming to Facebook. I tried to restream it to Facebook. It might just be going to What's Up Dog. So welcome. I am very much practicing, getting ready to schedule regular live events. And I see there's a real delay on this tonight. Don't know why. So I'm practicing getting ready to deliver amazing content live, scheduled for 2 times a week. However, I might be live way more than that, and I do a lot of vlogging. So I am practicing with my sister, and I'm going to invite her. So forgive me if you're new to my channel, because I don't have any subscribers. So then you would be new. Welcome. Nice to meet you. This is StreamYard that I'm streaming off of, and I am sending an email to invite a guest. So one of the things that, what is your email, sister? One of the things that I am very much trying to do is have guests on so that we can just talk dog. And it is real life content, real life stories, real life drama, real life, real things that happen in the grooming salon, and stories that happen in the grooming salon. You know, I deal with the dogs all the time, and I love to talk dog and to bring content about dog. And I'm super excited to do this channel. I spend a lot of time with YouTubers live. I follow a lot of true crime. I'm a huge fan of the behavioral panel. And oh, that's why. A huge fan of the behavioral panel. I am Chase Hughes' #1 grandma fangirl. I like to say the grandma part because he reminds me of my grandson. Why is it not coming up? So thank you for bearing with me. If you happen to watch a recap later on, I appreciate your patience. I know a lot of YouTubers put, I was worried about that tonight. I thought somebody was coming to the, door, and I thought someone was coming to the, I'm trying, guys. Gotta get good at this. Because I can't take this long when okay. So I sent her the invitation. So sending an invitation, I have to be able to do that smoothly because I want, I want guests on. I have the most interesting customers. I think anybody that works in the dog business, we have an opportunity to meet the most interesting people and have a real genuine relationship with them because they're bringing us their most beloved, valued friend. There is no other way to say it. So, and tonight I'm super unhappy with the video replay. I don't know what's going on. There's a huge delay when I talk. So if you're going to replay this, I apologize to you. This is What's Up Dog, and I am very much practicing. I hope it's not streaming to Facebook, because I did this last time and I didn't realize it was stream. I'm always going to talk dog, so my content's always going to be good about dog, but I didn't realize it was streaming to my handstopawsgrooming.com. And it's, if you want to look for me on Facebook, it is Hands to Paws Facebook. Also, it's Hands to Paws 10 on Instagram. I did this super easy the other night. So, and tonight we're going to talk about safety over Christmas. I might do this again tomorrow night if I'm having a lot of difficulty. That's okay, because I'm new to YouTube and I'm starting this channel. I want it to run smoothly. I have this whole amazing setup in to have a YouTube studio that we are working on diligently. So I'm trying to get all my foundations and my prep work done. And I'm just waiting to see if I can get my sister on before I start giving you Christmas safety content. And eventually I'll have my bell and I'll have my subscribe button. I'll have all the things. Right now, we're just practicing with the things we do have, which is StreamYard. And this funny, like I feel like I'm Godzilla. No, huh? All right, let's try this again. So it says it sent the message. So I'm typing in my name, Nicole's name here. And of course, it's not giving me the one I want. It's weird. But it's giving me all sorts of other people that I absolutely love. This is probably going, you're spelling my name wrong. I know her. Don't you love when you watch YouTubers? Why is it not pulling my sister up? That is so weird. Okay. Hey, Nicole Butler. Hey, Nicole Murphy. It's just not going to do that. Now, last time she had to check her email. So let's see if she had to check her email today. It was in the spam. So if you're learning how to be a YouTuber, yep. Welcome to the world of new YouTubers. It's hard getting on camera all the time. So I have to give everybody that does it a whole lot of credit. It doesn't help with your vanity, because you're staring at yourself, and every little imperfection that you have, you're going to see. So I'm trying to do a setup where I stare at a camera above, where I'm not actually, so I'm like actually talking, and that I have multiple screens so that I can be looking at the other screen. So I'm not doing like, oh God, which sometimes I do. When I'm live on camera, I will be fixing, the other night I was fixing my hair because it just, everything's opposite. So it looks funny. So I'm waiting for my sister. I hope this is not Facebook Live, because last time I messed up and it was Facebook Live. this is Claudia at What's Up Dog. Claudia is also at Hands to Paws grooming.com and has a Hands to Paws Facebook page, has a Hands to Paws Instagram. What's Up Dog is a separate channel because we want to discuss separate things. So Facebook and Hands to Paws Dog Grooming is very much just about stylizing. It's about tips and tricks for grooming and dog maintenance, dog skin health coat, education, in that kind of arena. This is much more of a discussion channel where I'm going to have actual people on. They can give us their stories about, I may not get my sister on tonight. We might have to do it again tomorrow night. I'll still give you dog safety tips. And I don't know if I hit record on this either. I could do it at the end. Gotta learn all these things. So this channel is just, and we can do other things. We can do some true crime, and the only true crime I'll do that involves dogs. But we have a real open forum to discuss anything because dogs are integral parts of our everyday life. The other thing that fascinates me, so the reason I decided to do this was because I was so inspired by the behavioral panel. So the behavioral panel, if you don't know what they are, it's the only private group at this point, though. I am an OG Grizzly. I subscribe to her channel. I love her. She's done super good. She's in the Netherlands, and she's sailed her YouTube channel in 5 months. And I hope to be as good as she is, as well liked as she is, as well received. She's from the Netherlands. She's just fascinating. She's just always herself. But she didn't inspire me. I found her after I became inspired because I really like her. I started following the Gabby Petito case, and she does Gabby Petito. I became inspired because of the behavioral panel. And if you don't know who they are, please go check them out. So, and the thing, okay, so they talk about human behavior and human deceptive behavior. And what are the signs and symptoms? So they'll say that there is no, there you are.
Hello.
You are. Let me finish this thought. So they say there's no real sign of deception. There are just, you have to know a baseline, and then you have to know from that baseline what would be out of the ordinary for that person, and that our brains make us do certain things that we cannot control. So you can control like I can control my breathing, but I can't control per se. I can't become focused on my breathing and my blink right. And a sign of deception, a sign doesn't mean people are deceptive, is a rapid, like, so they're like, I don't have a high blink rate when I'm normally talking to people, but if I were to get really stressed out, my blink rate could go crazy. If I were to stress my sister out, I probably could point out all sorts of things that were outside of her baseline. So that's what they look for. Well, I found that so fascinating because with the dogs, I deal in nonverbal communication all the time. And I studied dog behavior at Purdue University. So, you know, what people think the dogs are telling them and what the dogs are actually communicating are not the same thing. So we'll tend to put human concepts on the dogs when if you treat your dog like a human, they're going to treat you like a dog. No insult intended. So nonverbal, but what I've found is I have a hard time, like I recognize all the nonverbal in the dog, but the minute a human being opens their mouth and does this and starts rationalizing it out, instead of listening to what I know, what I'm seeing, what I'm observing, I will listen to this. Do you find yourself guilty of that, Nicole?
Yeah,
Listening to me.
I guess so. I guess so. Yeah.
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 So you deal with children all the time that are super honest, tend to be overly honest.
Yes, I do.
So this
Yeah,
is
I
my
had
sister
them tell me I
Nicole.
have
So
a booger in my nose.
what?
I've had them tell me I have boogers in my nose. I've had all kinds of.
But at least they tell you. They tell you.
know I have veins here, they'll be like, "What's wrong with your nose? It's blue."
That's so funny. I
Yeah.
have, I have the lupus and I had a red mark on my chin, right? That's just a
Mhm.
reaction from eating gluten. And I went into work and they were like, "Oh God, did you get hit by the head by a dog? What happened?" And I was like, okay, I should come up with a great story, but that's not what happened. I ate apple pie. That's what happened.
It
That's
was
really
good.
what happened. So tonight we have no viewers so far, but I get more views on redos. This is What's Up Dog. I did not in the thing. I tried to see if I could stream just to What's Up Dog. Last time I wound up streaming to Facebook and What's Up Dog. I'm trying to stream just to What's Up Dog as much as possible because it's taking me so long in the beginning in the practice. And tonight I ran into glitches. My camera, it was all fuzzy in the background. I actually had to open up one of the new cameras I bought for Black Friday to get the glitch out of the back. So, and then I have less of a delay now, but there's a real delay. So,
There's a delay, yeah.
and last time, like I was going to try to plug in, I bought a mic on Black Friday that I can hook up here. So I would have a mic here. I have an extra mic here for you at the house
Okay.
because it's hard for me to hear you in this setting. But when I watch the replay, I could hear both of us just fine. So if I lean in, it's because it's hard for me to hear you over this way. But like I said, the replay was fine.
Okay.
So, and then in the description, I've also got to figure out how to copy URLs and make sure they're in the description. And I need that in like, a paste area where I can put it in every time because we can have the link to your makeup right
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
So, and then remember always on YouTube, we cannot say certain things.
Yes.
So we cannot talk about if we're speaking about children and anything physical happening to them that might be inappropriate, it would be SA. We cannot talk about diseases that might be all over the news. We have to, in order not to trip the algorithms, I know I have all sorts of opinions on this, but because want to be on YouTube, we do not want to violate their rules. So, and I listen to other YouTubers say the same thing. And so we're going to make sure that we abide by the rules because we're obedient. So, the last live stream, when we talked about, we were doing strictly, upset tummies over Thanksgiving. Tonight, we will cover part 1 of dog safety over Christmas.
Okay.
One of the things that when I watched the replay of us last time, and I told your husband this, when you went to talk about Belle and Argo. So Belle is a Cavachant Cavapoo. Cavapoo.
Mm-hmm.
So she's Cavalier and Poodle.
Cavalier Poodle.
Adorable. And she has a bull terrier, which if you don't know what that is the Spuds MacKenzie dog, the Budweiser dog.
Target dog. Target dog.
Target dog and Little Rascals wasn't him. So, and they're a really tough breed. And when Nicole went to tell her super cute stories about her dog, I'm a dog trainer originally by trade. She must have went through 7 behaviors. And I didn't want to address any of those because we want to stay focused with content that we're delivering for that episode. So I skipped over them, but I will make short clips over those, Nicole. And I will go through, like she went through, like the dog lays on top of her. The dog's outside of Caitlin's room. The dog's having some anxiety issues. She didn't say anxiety, but
Yes.
there were
Yes. Yep.
about 100, I'm exaggerating. There were a whole bunch of behaviors
A
in
lot.
her very short description about our dogs. And I was actually plugging in my computer, listening to her going, oh, I want to address everything. But as soon as I learn how to make these little video clips, we'll make videos about those. So, Nicole, introduce yourself. If I run, it's to feed the macaw in the background. Her name is Lamb Chop. She's going to be a part of What's Up Dog because she likes the camera. So now, Nicole, introduce yourself. And if I run, it's because I'm feeding the bird.
My name is Nicole Pagnosi. I'm Claudia's sister. I'm a special education teacher, and I also specialize in skincare and makeup products.
And
And I
she's
have
my
a
younger
dog with a lot of
sister.
behaviors, apparently.
What?
And I have a dog with a lot of behaviors.
Yeah. And a mom of two
Mom
teenagers.
of two. Yep, I've got a husband and two very active teenagers.
Mm-hmm. An ex-DCF worker.
Yep, I worked for DCF and a mental health caseworker for a long time.
So you can see why I would want Nicole on this channel a lot. So, and I don't know if we can say the name of the company, but I know that we can put the link in. I know that I said at one time I did something else on social media where I was promoting you, and oh my goodness, the powers that be that also sell the products like came at me with, you can't do that. So just so you know, so we'll make always. We don't have anybody tonight, but if we have a recap, we'll make sure that we have. You can get a hold of us to get that because I don't have it in the link tonight, but I'm going to get good at getting that link in there. So when we talk about skincare, because I'm going to talk about, so what does skincare have to do with What's Up Dog?
Well, I think the skincare has a lot to do with everything. We do skincare for ourselves. We do it for our dogs. You got to feel good about your skin to be comfortable. Dogs and humans.
Yeah, and if dogs don't have good skin, they don't have good coats.
Yeah.
So, and if we don't have good skin, it's usually because something's going on inside. And if our hair is dry and icky, it's because there's something going on inside, right?
And then you walk around wanting to do this, and you don't want that.
Right. And when we talk about confidence on What's Up Dog, we're going to talk a lot about, post-traumatic stress, and a dog's role in that, in helping people get out of the house. So if you're a woman and you've had traumatic incidences and you're using a dog as an emotion, and I know so many, okay, I have an emotional support dog. He's not labeled emotional support dog. They are such emotional support dogs. So, even if they don't have the classifications, you're using your dog as an emotional support dog, which 99% of us do. If you know that like post-traumatic stress is something that you're moving towards, just getting out of the house can be a big thing. You might need your dog with you. And then confidence. And what gives us confidence?
Feeling good about ourselves. Accomplishments.
You just went on a whole confidence journey.
I did. Yep.
Tell us a little bit about your confidence journey.
Well, I think if I were to think about who I was 5 years ago, I'm a totally different person. I feel more capable of being independent. And that's just the quickest answer I can give you. I don't feel like I have to worry about people as much. I've learned how to be more self-reliant and accomplish things that are very, very difficult.
And really, I mean, you are. 5 years ago, you were coming out of an abusive situation,
Mm-hmm.
and literally revamping your whole life.
Yes.
And you probably had a lot of post-traumatic stress.
Yeah, I think I have.
And then you came with a dog,
I came with the bell.
and
And
she was very, very comforting to your family.
yes, she still is.
And then you got a dog that you didn't want, who's
Yep.
really become your dog.
Yep. Argo. He's over here. He's listening.
And do you think that Argo has helped you at all on your journey towards becoming more confident, or Belle?
I
Have they
think that
stabilized
he,
you? What have they done in your life for you?
I think that he is very comforting and he's very loving and he's very protective. And I think he helps us all calm down. Belle helps the kids probably more than me. I think just because Argo's on top of me all the time. But yeah, Argo's very, very loving.
Yeah, and you described that the other night when you said the which we're not going to discuss tonight. I'm just going into it because one of the things about the being on top of, the soothingness, the warmth, dogs can lower blood pressure, the comforting. I know that kids talk to dogs, and I know kids in
Mhm.
our family talk to dogs. They become their confidants, and that they make such a difference in our lives as far as being emotional support dogs. So if you didn't recognize these things before, because I don't know that my sister even recognizes that all these things are emotionally comforting. Like, you might not know your blood pressure is high, and the
Mhm.
dog can just come lay on top of you. You start stroking that dog, it kind of pulls you out of your own thing and to the dog. So, we train alert dogs, but sometimes the dog's alerting us and we don't even know they're alerting us,
Yeah.
but they're doing things to calm us down.
Yeah.
And you also said that, I just thought this, and this is very, very true in my life. And I have all sorts of stories, because this is why I still want to do What's Up Dog. Of wonderful, wonderful stories. But safety. So I have a dog that will bite you. So, and I
Yeah.
have my little sister who will just walk in my house. When I know my sister's coming over with my niece and nephew, I lock the door. I don't lock the door to keep her out. I lock the door to keep them safe, because they just want to walk in Auntie's house, and I get it. But I have a dog that is loose, and one of the reasons we work really well together is she will bite you before she asks questions. And I enjoy that aspect because I feel safe. Now,
Right.
she's not a bad dog, right? And I
Right.
control her. I'm not ever recommending that anybody not fully manage a dog. This is a dog that I wound up with that has this certain type of temperament that I manage. And one of the ways I manage that is to make sure that every human being always is safe in my presence. And if that means I need to lock a door to make sure people are safe, then that's what I do. But if it wasn't my sister trying to get in the house, guaranteed that dog's biting first. So, and safety creates security, and security helps us be more confident. Anything to
Agreed.
add to that?
No, I agree with you. I think Argo would bite someone too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know Argo, and I'm family, and I would
Mhm.
not walk in your house without Argo's permission.
Yeah.
The only house I've ever been backed out of as a trainer when I was training dogs was a bull terrier that I knew, and he wasn't happy to see me. And when he was on an upstairs floor and I was on an downstairs floor, and he told me to get out of that house from that upstairs floor. And I'll tell you what, I was like, I don't think this is going to work out. That dog means business. And he's all the way up there, and I'm leaving.
Yeah, and you wouldn't do that if you weren't really feeling it.
He had also locked me in a kennel one time too at work. And I fared that, and I thought I could still be the tough guy to, not tough guys, if I always did kind handling and positive reinforcement training, but I was tough enough to handle him. I wasn't. I lied. I failed, but it became a great story. So I know that you did not want to be on long. You want to, we try again tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, Caitlin has practice. I might not be home till after 9.
So just call me, because I can do it, either way. My goal is, if I have an accountability partner, I'm going to be on. If I don't have an accountability partner, as I decide what my regular days are, which will definitely be Wednesday at 6, possibly will be Monday at 8 or 9. I just want to make sure that I can meet those times all the time.
Okay.
But if I don't have an accountability partner, especially in the beginning, whenever starting something new, I might choose to continue binge watching something on Netflix. Like I just watched The Maid and it was great.
It was good, right?
It was so good.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful how they described, you know, you were a single mom at points, you're not now, but I was a single mom, and it described how ridiculous our system is and trying to
Mhm.
get help when you need help, not being homeless, take care of the children, get a job, keep the amount of, I mean, it was just like,
It's sad that it's like that.
yeah, and people do not understand. And if you work over that, you fall in between the cracks and you can't get the assistance that you desperately need for the
True. True.
children's upbringing is important.
More important than most things. Yeah. You have a small window to be able to get with them what they need.
Hmm.
You know, their education, their rest, their nutrition. It's very important. They all play together. Playing, being able to have toys, are even very important for children to develop. So, yeah,
I love that.
it's true.
That's why, yeah,
Research
that's why
based.
this What's Up Dog, it is a specific channel. It's because it leaves us open conversations. We can talk about so much, and we can have a couple guests. So like Nicole can be on if you're, you know, you have dogs in the, we really want to talk with dogs. So your dogs have to be in your lifestyle. You got to tell us your dog's name, who they are in your relationship, what your needs are, what, you know, great stories, whatever it is. But we can speak to all the things, and we can talk about all sorts of things when it comes to children and the things that different families experience. And I think that we're going to have a lot of really great conversations. And we're always going to bring you really educated content. And we have no problem bringing on educated, uneducated, knowledgeable, wisdom, discernment, anybody that has content that can generate a positive outcome. We don't mind even sharing some horrific, terrible stories. However, we're always looking for a positive outcome. And we always want to remember that no matter what people are going through, no matter what it looks like to anybody else, unless you walk in that person's shoes, you really don't know. And we don't know the other hurdles people have to jump. And holidays, I will
Mhm.
be on a lot. I have a rough time over the holidays. And if you have a rough time over the holidays, for all of whatever reasons they may be, you can spend time with us
Yep, come on.
because
Come on, join us. Yeah. I'll be available a lot during winter break, so
mhm,
we can all talk.
we can all talk. We can talk about what happens. Like I'm going to tell you that I have a lot of post-traumatic stress, and I'm happy to share my stories. When we share stories, we're only sharing stories for the profit of other people. We're not sharing them um, to just share the story because we really want some positive outcome to that. So we're not trying to relive a past. We're going to tell everybody to live in the future and move forward, right? And to
Right.
heal the past. Sometimes that's a process. So, Nicole, you started decorating for Christmas.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
What did you get done?
Well, we got some lights on the outside, and we got the holiday. I have a holiday lantern that you turn it on, and it has like illuminations on the house. And we got that tree at Big Lots. It's really pretty.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did it start to make you feel like you had the holiday spirit?
I guess, you know. Yeah.
I started decorating the salon.
Yeah, the salon's nice. It always looks good.
I can decorate the salon and bring the joy to other people so they can walk in and have it. I have, because of some of the stuff I go through during the holidays, which I'm trying not to. I really want to go get hypnotized by Chase Hughes. and not live in some of these triggers, which I don't even know what they are. I don't even know where they come from. So, um, but I have a harder time doing the house, decorating the house. But I do think it always looks beautiful, and it does make you feel better
It does.
when you decorate.
Yeah.
So let's go through a couple things when decorating the Christmas tree. Do you have a real tree or a fake tree?
Fig tree.
Okay. So a fake tree is a little easier. If you do have a real tree, you want to remember that a real tree needs water, and water is a watering hole.
Mm.
Period. There's no explaining to the dog, except with just discipline. That's a no, right? Training. You can always train a dog not to do something. But keep in mind, unless that dog's finished in that training aspect, they're going to be an opportunist. And when you have a real tree, that just looks like a big watering hole. So you definitely want to cover up, tip and trick your water for your tree so that your dog doesn't go big or little, right? If it's a big dog, he can go clunk, clunk, clunk and knock down your tree just to get some water. And if he's little, he could get caught in something, lights or something, just going to a watering hole. Or if they dig, which dogs like to do, they could cause your tree to fall down. So remember, it's our responsibility to care for even the most intelligent dog that could be intelligent like a 5-year-old and can be as young as a 1 or 2-year-old doesn't have the capacity not to, unless fully trained, to take temptation or opportunity when available.
Right.
Angel hair, which is made of glass fiber. So, I mean, I would have told you back in the day, just angel hair could become a blockage. It looks beautiful. It's tinsel. Any tinsel can be tinsel products. It has the glass fiber in it, which can cut your dog's digestive tract.
Oh.
So anything tinsely, you need to be very, very cautious of. So, and we're just doing part one because a lot of this is practice. I'm still going to learn how to cut these and make these shorts. So cover your water bowl if you have a real tree. If you don't have a real tree, cover that watering hole, right? Make sure they can't get in there. And if you have tinsel or angel hair, be aware that it has fiber in it. It's bad for their digestive. It can get caught in their intestines. It's just dangerous.
Okay.
Breakable ornaments. So this is the other thing about that watering hole that I didn't mention. If you have a larger dog, you have a lab, you have a bull terrier,
Mm.
you have a Great Dane, you have a pit bull, you have that tail. Ooh, that tail. Yep. Bim, 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 bim. Glass ornaments, watering holes underneath. They're danger zones. Bloop, 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 bloop. That whip tail, right? Anybody that has a dog with a tail, my dogs don't really have tails at this point, but if you've had a dog with a tail, if you have a dog with a tail, you know what the whip can do. So your coffee table is probably clear, right? You probably created some habits to go around that whip tail. Glass ornaments, a whip tail, an opportunity to get to water could be super problematic. Not just problematic in that you probably don't want the beautiful ornament that you spent money on, was handed down to you as glass, destroyed, but you also don't want it getting destroyed around the house, causing splinters, causing
Right.
all sorts of other havoc. Let's add edible decorations to that. Candy
Yep.
canes.
Candy canes.
And then be very careful of your electrical stuff so that they don't get, so if they're going to go underneath that tree. So what would be some of the reasons to get underneath that tree? Curiosity. What looks like a watering hole if it's a live tree.
Hiding.
Hiding. Presence.
Hmm.
I've had so many dogs open presents. Unfortunately, in my case, most of the dogs know, and I don't know how many people out there can attest to this. They know what's their present, but they could open presents. And if they are a younger dog and they go after presents and there's little objects, well, one, you're going to be upset because you lost the money. Child, and I just recently had a dog steal my granddaughter's birthday presents. Took him outside and buried him. Guess who that was?
That's funny.
It's funny. It wasn't funny when she got here and I went to give him to her.
Oh,
Afterwards, it's still funny, but so curiosity, opportunity, presence, food, low-hanging food, candy canes, whipping tails, hiding. Can you think of anything else a dog would want to go over to a tree for?
or just running by it, knocking into it.
Running by, it's new in the house, it has new smells. If you have a real tree, pine needles too can create blockages, they can create issues. I don't know why my dogs are barking, I apologize. And I have him locked up. What's up, dog? He's singing Jingle Bells. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Hear it? Got
Yeah.
it?
I'm surprised my dog didn't get up after hearing all
Yeah,
that.
somebody probably went walking by or something. So I'm just going to do part 1 of Christmas safety with dogs. And then I'll probably be on tomorrow night. I need my accountability partner to make sure I'm on a lot because I have not set my my 2 dates yet. My 2 times that I'll definitely be on regularly. And I'm still learning all the StreamYard and all the little things, which takes me, I'm a little slow. It takes me a little longer than other people because I'm a grandma.
Argo hears your dog.
What?
Argo is hearing your dog.
Jackson.
Argo.
And here we're going to go yelling at our dogs. So
He just stood up and said, "What's up, dog?"
What's up, dog? What's up, dog? So we got to work on getting the link so that we can talk to makeup because we're going to be talking a lot about skin because skin goes into confidence and it goes across both animal and human. The importance of healthy skin being the largest organ in our body. And in the dog world, without healthy skin, you just don't have a healthy coat. Yep. In the human world, without healthy skin, it usually means something else is going on inside. And if you don't usually have healthy skin, you usually don't have healthy hair. So, and it's not just about being beautiful because beauty and how we're going to relay beauty is health. Say, beauty is health. So you could be very thick person and be incredibly healthy because beauty isn't skinny or thick. Beauty is about being healthy, and health radiates through your eyes. It radiates through your skin, and it radiates through the dog's skin, and it radiates through their eyes. So, and then we can also get into being very makeup and the fun of makeup because Nicole does amazing tutorials on makeup. She's on Facebook. What's the name of your Facebook page?
You just go to my page and it's there.
Okay.
Just look for me, Nicole Pagnosi.
And she gives
Instagram.
You do it almost daily, right?
I do.
So she does it really daily. So, and she has a YouTube channel, which we probably should make sure that we're linked to. So these videos get over on your YouTube channel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So she can get her channel going too. So we're going to get those, but it's going to take us a minute. Nicole's busy with the kids at school. It's holidays. We're learning. We're not in a rush. We want to go We want to get all the foundations correct. We want to learn our ABCs and our 1, 2, 3s until we're just delivering and it's easy content. And we have graduated what we'll call preschool right now.
Mhm.
Because I feel like we are. Like every time I get on, I'm like, oh God, what do I do? So, and then our goal through Christmas, I want to do a coffee channel. I want to do everything. Our goal through Christmas is to keep people company and to talk about the benefits of your dog, about avoiding the holiday humps and bumps. And if you're going through them and you need company, I want to be here for you because I go through it during the holidays. And my sister just spent Thanksgiving with me. She was very kind. She understood. And nobody ever wants to hit a brick wall. So I don't wake up going, hey, I'm going to hit this brick wall today. Nobody does that. And I have what I consider a very stable personality, in my opinion, until I hit those brick walls. So, and I listen to all the experts all the time about how to get around these things. And I have done way better, way better through the years of working and doing that. But sometimes, my goal is to talk about those things with other people so nobody feels alone.
Right.
Because what do we know about the holidays? We know that they're the highest suicide rate.
Yep.
We know that people suffer during the holidays. They miss their family. They miss people that they've lost. They've missed dogs that they lost. They miss relationships. The last 2 years have been incredibly trying with what's gone on in the world. And I personally, I'm a very busy life, but I'll come home and I spend a lot of time with people live on YouTube and I learn a lot about them and I feel like they're friends. And you're able to reach out to people. So our content over December is going to be we're going to give you tips and tricks. What's up, dog? And we're here to walk you through the holidays and build our channel, but you got to give in order to receive. So, and if you like the content that we bring you, then you can subscribe and you can check in with us a lot because we want to be on YouTube. I don't got anything. You want to talk? I did all the
Well,
talking.
I think you've said it all. I know some friends I might like to invite to be with us that I think might like this channel, so I'm going to do that.
Okay. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, let everybody know. And I'm going to try to I can't promise every night, but I'm going to try to do every night. And,
Okay.
and then I'm going to come up with my 2 regular days that I'm doing content. And there's so much to learn. The learning stops and never ends. Practice
Never.
makes perfect. What other cliches you got for me?
Well, now that you put me on the spot, my brain's going to go blank, but I'll think of some.
All right. Think of
You
some.
can do hard things.
What?
You can do hard things.
You can do hard things. Get out of your comfort zone.
That's true. That's a good
When
one.
I listen to Chase Hughes and the behavioral panel, um, I'll listen to, all their old stuff too. And some of the people that do hypnosis, but in the brain chemistry, they'll literally talk about if you're going into, emotional, like let's say I'm getting all emotional, right? Oh God. And you can do eye movement that'll
I've
trick
heard
your
that.
brain
Yeah.
into pulling you out of it. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
You
I
have?
don't know how to do it, but I have heard it.
Well, we got to talk Chase Hughes. I have all his books, which I read. It's taken me a while to get through all the content. And I just want to go study with him because I think he's amazing. I think the whole behavioral panel is. They recently went on Dr. Phil.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. I mean, I like Dr. Phil. I, my algorithm, when they went on I'm not like his number one fan. Like, I don't dislike him, I like some of the things he's done. I have everybody has their opinions. We're entitled, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't my issue. My issue was that when I watched it strictly for the behavioral panel, I wasn't watching it I was watching it because I'm following the Summer Wells case, and they were on with Dr. Phil about this case.
Okay.
And then the algorithms on my Facebook, like I don't want to follow him, and I want to follow my behavioral panel. And the algorithms, it was incredible. I just think he's got things on lockdown, and I think it's time for us to get some fresh. And I think he's still very much keeping it on lockdown, which looks greedy to me. It doesn't look helpful, but that's just the world according to me.
Right.
So that and a dime is Dr. Phil's doing just fine. I don't think he cares
Yeah.
about my opinion.
No, probably not.
What's up, dog? And as long as he likes dogs, he's fine with me anyway.
Okay. That's all I
Next time I'm
got.
not doing all the talking. This is twice I've done all the talking.
Well, because I like listening. I don't know as much about the dogs.
Right.
I know I
That's
have
right.
one. He
That's
probably
okay though, because you know a lot of things that I don't know about, and
he
everybody
probably
doesn't need to be an expert in everything.
my
And
dog
even though everybody's an expert in their own dog and their own relationships with their dogs.
Oh,
So
I'm not an expert. I don't know what's wrong with my dog. He's just crazy.
yeah,
But it's
we can
okay.
talk a lot about reinforcing behaviors. So, all right, guys. So that'll be the end of tonight. And hopefully I get some really great things that when I learn how to edit, I can edit and make shorts.
Yeah, I like the edit cuts. They're cute.
Yeah. And then like because you can go on and watch just the little segments, right? You can get rid of all the like beginning where I'm trying to get you on and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And
Yeah.
it gets just to the actual content where it's actual content. So, all right. So if I don't see you tomorrow night, then I will see you Wednesday night.
Okay.
And you like the 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock time frame, right?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. I like that too. And then as we get, I'll do Facebook tomorrow night too,
Okay.
so that it's So I want to practice more with YouTube, and it gets us out there on YouTube. So when we do get subscribers, we actually know what we're doing. And then Facebook, they like to hear content too. So
Okay. All right.
bye. Have a great night. See you Wednesday.
Yep.
Oh, end broadcast.